Here we go, guys, into our third matchup of the second round. We got Scott's Washington Commanders as the number 1 seed, looking to take on JJ's Eagles, who got past that first round. They beat the Raiders 6-3, and now they're looking for a second win in a row. Commanders getting the ball first. Big kick all the way through the end zone. So they're going to take it out of the 25. Jayden Daniels changing up the play at the scrimmage. Waiting for him to take the snap. Takes the snap. He's looking. And he's got his guy. Big play on first down. 18 yards. Moving the ball. Jayden Daniels out of shotgun. Takes the ball. Gets his guy again, and another first down. 2 first downs, back-to-back plays. Daniels takes the snap, hands it off. Here's Brian Robinson. Couple pickups, couple yards there, nothing too crazy. Jayden Daniels under center. Calling this guy in motion. Takes a snap, again to Brian Robinson, and Brian Robinson breaks off a big play. 14 yards, and that ends the first quarter. Going into the second quarter, Jayden Daniels looking again. And he's got his guy wide open in the middle of the field. Another big first down. Jayden Daniels again. Gets his guy again. That's Zach Ertz there. Old man Ertz. 2nd and 2 from the 6. Jayden Daniels gets a guy. Is he in? Is he going to get in? The refs call the play dead, so it looks like he's going to be down at the 1. First play here from 1st and goal. Give it to Brian Robinson, who tries to get to the outside, makes one guy miss, but the Eagles all over it. Get him down. They're going to say no gain. It's like the same formation again. They're going to give it to Robinson again. They do. This time he goes up the middle, and he stumbles into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. They take the early lead here. Looks like they're going to give it to the Eagles with 54 seconds left on the clock. So big touchdown there on their first drive. A little tumble there. All right, see if the field goal's good. Up and good. Commanders up 7-0 here in the first half. Eagles ready to get the ball now. Hoping to get some points as this havoc comes down to an end. They take it out. Past the 25 to the 27, 26. Here comes Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. We know they can move the ball. We saw it in the first game. Looking just to get a couple points here. Quick pass and great pickup. 13 yards and a quick timeout. Jalen Hurts again. Shotgun. Looking. He's going to scramble. There he goes. There he goes. Ooh. I don't know. Could there have been a penalty there? He got hit late. Maybe. No ref calls it. So, here we go. 1st and 10. 39 seconds left. Jalen Hurts looking. He's got his guy. That's Goddard. And he gets out of bounds. 8-yard pickup. They're moving. Hurts takes the snap. Where is he? Oh, he's looking to scramble again. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's still going. Big man run by Hurts there, making all the miss. Oh, and they're going to settle for a field goal here. They had 10 seconds. They could have ran another play, but since they don't have any more timeouts, they're going to go ahead and settle for the field goal. They take it 7-3. Commanders still in the lead. They still got to do one more kickoff in this half. So there was still plenty of time to run another play, but they chose to kick the field goal. Commanders bring it out. It's going to leave with 2 seconds left. Commanders are just going to kneel it. they're going to send this straight to the second half, where the Eagles will be having the ball first in the second half. There we go. Commanders kicking it off. And taking it out to 26 again. We're going to see if that play at the end of the first half comes back to haunt the Eagles. They could have ran one more play. They didn't. They settled for the field goal. But they're making plays now. Big play there. Hurts again. Oh, here comes Barkley. That's the first time Barkley's touched the ball all game. Gets a few pickup there. 2nd and 6. Hurts in shotgun. Takes the snap. Passes off. Big play with Devontae Smith there. 1st and 10. So they're moving the ball great here. Hurts again in shotgun. He's got Barkley. Hands it off to Barkley. Barkley trying to make something out of nothing there. I felt like he just kept going straight, but he needed to make a move and he just gets popped. 2nd and 9 now. Hurts. Pitches it off to Barkley. Barkley again going nowhere. And that's going to end the quarter. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. 7-3. Still Commanders. 3rd and 12. They need a play here. Hurts goes deep. Hurts goes deep. There's a flag. This might be PI. Yep, pass interference on the Commanders. That's huge. That's going to put the Eagles at 1st and goal. That was on 3rd and 12. Defense fell asleep there. They're going to hand it off to Barkley. Barkley's going to make one guy miss, but can't make the second. 2nd and goal. Still at the 1. Eagles run no huddle. They're looking. And Barkley is going to be wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Barkley gets in the end zone. He was wide open. And the Eagles have taken the lead 9-7. Hurts found him wide open. Kick will make it a 10-7 game. Kick is up. Kick is good. Eagles 10, Commanders 7. But still plenty of time for the Commanders. They got a minute and a half. So they don't have to rush anything. They can take their time with it. They got all 3 timeouts. Can Jaden Daniels lead a game-winning drive? He's going to take the snap out of shotgun. He's looking. He's going to scramble out. He passes. Finds this guy. Only a 5-yard pickup. So now you do got to run no huddle. But they're taking their time. Running a play. Time's winding down. Losing a lot of time here. You're going to go under a minute. They did go no huddle, but, I mean, they lost like 25 seconds there. Jaden Daniels. Who's he got? What's he doing? He's scrambling, and he scrambles straight into an Eagles defender. Gets taken down for the sack. Timeout, Commanders. It's 3rd and 13. This could be the game here. Daniels scrambling. No one there. 4th and 13. They got to go for it. Eagles could end it here. Jaden Daniels going to take the snap. He's looking. He throws deep. Got a guy. That's Jamison Crowder for the Commanders. Big time play. They're going to keep the game alive. 1st and 10 for the Commanders. 30 seconds left on the clock. They burn their second timeout. They need about 15 yards to get into field goal range. That's not going to do it right there. 2nd and 8. They only got 2-yard pickup there. They lost a lot of time before they called a timeout. So there's 11 seconds left on the clock. No timeouts left. Jaden Daniels is looking. He goes to the middle of the field. That's going to be the game. 3rd and 3. That doesn't pick up the first down, but more importantly, you're out of timeouts. That's the game. Eagles move on to the next round as they pick up the win 10-7 over the Commanders.